Hey everybody, I'm Stacy, the 911 Stitcher, and welcome to my channel. Today is January 17th, 2020, and I believe it's video number 20. Thanks to everybody who has returned to watch my video, and thank you to all the new subscribers. I hope you enjoy the video coming up. So I probably will make this a short video today, but I definitely wanted to bring a floss tube out today. But we've had in our family such a hard week, and it's been actually a pretty terrible week for us. And we lost a family member last night, my cousin who I grew up with and who I was very, very close to, passed away. She lost her battle to cancer. I'll include a few pictures of her at the end, but she's beautiful. And anyway, so it's been a pretty tough week for us. And I didn't get a chance to really follow up on a lot of new releases and a lot of Instagram posts and to find out what's going on in the cross stitch world. So I do have some new releases though, and I do have some news throughout the cross stitch world. So stay tuned, and we'll get to that in just a few minutes. But yeah, I just wasn't too sure if I was going to do a floss tube today, because I've been, just terribly sad all week. And then I thought to myself, okay, well, stitching makes me happy. You guys make me happy. My dogs who are sitting here make me happy. So why not? Let's do a floss tube. So anyway, talking about being sad throughout the week, we spent most of our week, the last few days at the hospital with my cousin, saying goodbye to her. And one of the days that I came home, I was just so upset and just so, God, I'd been crying all day. And so I come home and I look over and there's Monkey, and he gives me this huge look, this huge smile, and I'll show you here. How can you be sad when you see a smile like that? I think our pets, they know when you're sad, they know when you need them, and they offer so much comfort and so much happiness. And that's another reason why I'm sitting here in my favorite room of my whole house, in front of my fireplace, in front of my mantle with my Valentine's Day decorations, my boy's picture right here. And so I decided to do the floss tube in front of my favorite place. My stitching corner, which is a mess, is right across the way. So when I stitch, I come home, like last night, I put the fireplace on, I grabbed a glass of wine. She did pass last night, so last night I got my stitching out. It was very therapeutic, and it was very comforting to me to be in front of the fireplace and to be with my husband and be with my dogs. And so it was all good. Stitching helps. Stitching is therapeutic. So anyway, but I knew when you guys saw that smile, it would make you guys laugh. Monkey is, he's one of my best friends. So he's actually behind me over here. And Deuce, the baby, you'll see him walk by right now. There he goes. That's the baby. So let's get started, because I do have some news. I do have some new releases to show you. I just wasn't able to get all of them. And I was not able to get all of the Australia relief charts that have come out. There's some great needle minders out there. I'll try and gather a little bit more for next video, because I should be online a little bit more than I was this week. So as far as news, I want to thank everybody for all your messages and your emails on finding an email address for Teresa Baird. I did get a hold of her, and I ordered 2 of her charts, the one I've been looking for and another one that was Christmas. So that it is on, both of them are on their way. So I will show those next week. And I take that back. Someone asked, one of the questions I have is they wanted to know where I was going on my cruise, which leaves on Wednesday. And to tell you the truth, I don't know if we're gonna get to go, because how can we? If my cousin's memorial is after that date, then I don't see us going. But if it's before, then maybe. But it's just, going on a cruise is not something I can really think about right now. So I don't know if there's gonna be a floss tube next week or not. If we're on the cruise, I will try and do one, and it just depends how the Wi-Fi is and how spotty the service is. So maybe I'll try and do one if we do decide to go. If we don't go, then more than likely there will be another Flosstube next week. So thank you everybody who gave me the email address for Teresa Baird though, because I did get a hold of her, and she's great. She's so sweet. She actually sent me a picture, or no, a link to her portfolio of all of her samplers and her designs, and they're so beautiful. I just love them. So other news, I did want to show the Heaven and Earth design koala full coverage chart that is just, oh my gosh. So you look at this chart, whether you like full coverage or not, I wanted to show it anyway. Again, it is by Heaven and Earth Designs. The proceeds go to Australia Fire Relief. I did see that. Like I said, there was so many others that I wasn't able to catch this week to show you, but I did want to show this one because it's the proceeds go to a great cause, and the chart itself is just adorable. Let's see what else. I was not able to get to everyone's questions. Like I said, I wasn't online a lot this week. I didn't get a chance to go through I was able to read the comments. I just wasn't able to write down the questions that you had. I know I did try to answer a few when I did see them. Someone asked, they had trouble finding Shannon Christine's. I showed a chart last week. It was Rose Cottage or Rose Garden. It was so beautiful. Check out the video from last week if you want to see Shannon Christine's new release. It is divided up into, the picture I showed is all together, but there are divided, I think there's 4 charts that all can go together, or you can stitch them separately. So I found, just go to her website. I believe it's shannonchristine.com, and you'll be able to see as soon as you go in there, her design. People were not able to see it on Etsy, and I'm not sure if she even still keeps up with Etsy or not. I did not see it at the time on Etsy, or at least it didn't come up. So let's do giveaway winners while I'm thinking about it. We had 2 of them. We had this beautiful chart by Rovaris. They are located on Etsy. This one is Happiness is Walking on the Beach. This was giveaway number 1. And it does come with the charm that I have to, you'll have to excuse my fingers. I did some fabric dyeing yesterday, and when I came home, like I said, I was looking for things to do and try and get my mind off of things. So I decided to do some fabric dyeing. I did not like the way it turned out. I actually threw the Ada away. I probably could have, it came out so ugly and dark that I don't know if I could bring it light again. If there is a way, I'm not sure how. I'm still experimenting with dyeing. Sometimes it comes out really pretty, other times not so much, but I had reached in just real quick to get the fabric out because I didn't have a lot of time because I was getting tired and my fingers turned blue. So if you see some darkening around the edges and stuff, it's not dirt, it's dye. Anyway, so giveaway number 1. This is one from last video, number 19, I believe, for Rovaris. The winner is Susan Graves. Susan said that the question of the week was, tell me something you just can't get into. And her response was knitting and crocheting. So knitting for me, I totally agree. There's just I've tried it. I actually made a pair of socks. They came out so cute. And I was surprised I was actually able to do it. Somehow they got put into the wash and shrunk into a pair of Barbie socks. So I haven't really gone back to knitting again after that. I love crochet. In fact, I just realized I was going to show my blanket. I think I will get up and show it in a few minutes. It's in the closet next to me. I am watching a new Flosstuber. She does crochet and she's now getting into Flosstube. I just realized that I'm all over the place because I'm supposed to be telling you the name of the giveaway winner. Okay, let me go back to crochet because I'm going to stop the video and look up her name. And her name, I'll look it up in a minute. So let's go back. Giveaway winners. You could tell I'm kind of scattered. Giveaway number 1 was Susan Graves. So thank you, Susan, for entering. You won. My email address is stacer5. It's stacer5@AOL.com. Send me an email with your address as Susan, and I will get this out to you. Susan Graves. And giveaway number 2 was from a viewer who is one of my favorite people, Maureen and her daughter Opal from Honolulu, Hawaii, sent this beautiful, it is Lugana 28 count. Deuce, I think the mailman's here. So he always lets me know when the mailman's here. 28 count Lugana, opalescent white. It is banner cut, 9 by 36. And this is what it looks like. It's long. Really nice long cut. And the winner of the opalescent 28 count, here it is up close. Really pretty. Winner is Cindy Flinchbaugh. So Cindy, congratulations. Send me an email and I will get this beautiful fabric out to you. Thank you again, Opal and Maureen, for donating to the viewers for a giveaway. I really appreciate that. Okay, I'm back, everybody. Sorry about that. So that was the mailman, and Deuce always lets me know when the mailman arrives. So he did a good job today. Thank you, buddy. Okay, so I'll get back to the Flosstuber I wanted to mention in just a few minutes. I want to go back to news before I get to where I'm jumping around like crazy. So back to news. I'm sure a lot of you have seen on Instagram and Facebook if you follow Twin Peak Primitives, but Dutch Mania is happening again. And as a lot of you know, I did attend the very first Dutch Mania with my friend Jean. We flew to the Netherlands back in this past December. It is video 18, I believe, if you want to go back and look. It's got some beautiful scenery pictures of Belgium, Germany, and Holland, and we had an amazing trip with Pam and Stephanie from Just Keep Stitchin'. Well, the ladies at Twin Peak Primitives have decided to do it again, and we are thrilled to death. So there is going to be Dutch Mania 2020. It will be in September this year, and you are eligible to win, and I'll tell you how. So Twin Peak Primitives released a chart. It is called the Springfield 1817 Sampler. This is what it looks like, and it is available for purchase through Twin Peak Primitives Etsy shop and their website, twinpeakprimitives.com. If you want a hard copy, it is also available through Beach Cottage Stitchers. So in collaboration with Just Keep Stitchin', Pam and Steph, they are partnering again for Dutch Mania 2020, which will be located in Roden in the Netherlands. So if you're interested, all you have to do is purchase the chart through the website or through one of the 3 places that I just mentioned. You will be eligible to win a trip to the Netherlands. And I believe it continues on into Italy this time. So the chart is beautiful. I love it. I love the colors. Those blue and the orange at the top just really go together. And I think that the chart is just gorgeous. So I did purchase it. I'll show it in the one I have in just a few minutes. So if you'd like to be eligible to win a trip by Twin Peak Primitives and joining Pam and Stephanie with Just Keep Stitchin', all you have to do is buy the chart from either those places, their Etsy shop, their website, or through Beach Cottage Stitcher. You are entered to win, and do it, because when I was there this past December, I got to meet the winner. Her name was Norma. She won the trip last year. Our trip continued after the Roden retreat, which was one day. We continued on into Belgium, Germany, and we had a fantastic time with Pam and Stephanie. So if you'd like to try and win a trip, do it, because you never know if your name is going to get called. So G and I, we had such a great time. As soon as we heard that we were able to go to the one-day retreat, we decided to buy our tickets ourselves and go. And then we ended up having such a great time with everybody. We met some of the greatest Dutch stitchers who have Flosstubes, Creatively Yours, there's Jantina Stitches. We got to meet all of them, and Cutie Stitches. The trip was fantastic. So anyway, Dutch Mania 2020 is happening this September, and I hope, good luck everybody. I hope if you decide to buy the chart and you enter to win, I wish you all the luck in the world. I will be going. I'm pretty sure I am going to be going. I don't think I'm going to be able to do Italy this time, but I am going to go. The retreat in Roden is 2 days this time. So, which I think everybody is so happy about, because that one-day retreat went by so fast. It went so fast it made our head spin. And then there was also a needlework shop that works with Twin Peak Primitives to put on the retreat called Die Handwerk Boutique in Roden, which you can walk to, and the shop is beautiful. So I can't wait to go back. I'm planning on definitely attending the retreat part of it this time. We'll see about the other. I'm not sure. I did get a surgery date for those of you that have asked. It is March 16th. Yay me. This will be surgery number 10. And they are going to just take all the hardware out of my knee and start all over again. And they're going to do bone grafts. Then 6 months later, I'll have my second surgery. Probably around maybe, I'm going to try and push it around towards Christmas time. So anyway, so I did get my date, and that's it. I'm going to enjoy walking around and doing things now while I can, because those first few months of, they're going to take out one of my ligaments, and I'm going to have some holes in my bones that they're going to graft. So it's like I'm going to be in such sad shape. I have to be really, really careful those 6 months while I'm recovering. So anyway, that's my date. Okay, I told you guys about Dutch Mania. I wanted to tell you also about some new releases. I was able to catch a few while I was on what little time I did spend online. I was able to catch some. So here's new releases. We've got Brenda Gervais. These are the final 2 of the Holiday Hoopla series. We have Valentine's, which is super, super cute. I love the Holiday Hoopla series. They also have St. Patrick's Day coming out. I did see where she posted they should be going out to the local needlework shops soon. So watch for them to appear. Couple other new releases. We've got Tiny Modernist, Winter Bell Pull. Isn't this cute? I love this. I'll probably be getting this one. And I believe this one's also fairly new. It's new to me, so I thought I'd show it anyway, by Kathy Barrick. We've got Gerald. Isn't that bird beautiful? And we also have Sunflower Farm. Kathy Barrick is awesome. I love her designs. Okay, so how about, let's go ahead and go. Oh, I wanted to show you the tags. So I showed you last week how I made tags out of the souvenir paper bag that I brought home from the Netherlands. It's just a throwaway bag that I ended up making into the tags. I have really enjoyed using them. I wasn't really into using floss tags at first, and now I am, especially with the fancy floss like Classic Colorworks, and I have some silks I'm using for Ann Roberts. So I am using tags now with the rings. In fact, here's some, but I did make some more. So my friend I told you guys about in the last video, her name is Daleen. Her Flosstube is so SEW grateful. She made tags out of the cookie box. I sent her a few things from Dutch Mania from Holland, and she made tags out of the cookie box. So I did the same thing. Now hers came out a lot better. Mine, I mean, yeah, it's a cookie, but it reminds me of the cookies that we ate in the Netherlands. So what better way than to save my cookie box and make a few more tags? So like I said, hers came out a lot cuter. They were oval, and I cut this part, so this didn't come out that great, but another idea, I would never have thought, if I didn't hear from Daleen about how she saved her cookie box, I would have never even thought of that, but how cute is that? So I got some more floss tags. I also went to Hobby Lobby and got a book. It's like about this thick, and it's all Valentine paper. It's probably just a square about this big Valentine stack of paper, and I made more floss tags. Look at these guys. All Valentine's Day. I love holidays. I don't care if it's St. Patrick's. I don't care what it is. I love holidays. So these are the floss tags that I made. I showed the actual tag cutter, if you will, in my last video. And I also bought a little cutter for the circle in the middle. And then this is just that's just a puncher. Just a handheld puncher for the smaller hole. So fun idea. I love the Valentine's tags, and who knows, maybe some of the giveaway winners, I'll throw a couple of these in your bag. We'll see. As far as the Flosstube tags that I showed on my Instagram, a couple people asked about them. These are so much better than mine. They're even thicker. Now mine, I did put construction paper. So I'm getting better at doing these, because at first they were like paper, real thin. I didn't like that. So I've added, in this one, you can't even see it, I added a extra piece of construction paper with my glue stick on the back of the paper, and then I glued it to a piece of construction paper. So then when it dries, then you put it in your puncher. And I wait a couple hours because I don't want the sticky glue in my puncher. So that's what I did. Now, I wanted to tell you guys about a Flosstuber that I follow. Her name is Devon. She has an Etsy shop. It is called Strawberry Lane. This is where somebody asked on my Instagram when I posted a picture of one of my finishes, they happened to see the floss tags. So the floss tags that Devon, I'm gonna take these off, that in Devon's Etsy shop, again, it's called Strawberry Lane. She has bags, she has needle minders, she has floss tags. So these are some of hers, and they are super thick, you can tell. They are really, really good quality. So these are some of hers. And here's a couple more. I pulled these out of my whips. Her Flosstube, if you get a chance to check it out, she's got a really cute Flosstube where she's got beautiful whips and beautiful finishes. And she does talk a little bit about the Etsy shop, only to tell you what she has done and what she's made. And her Flosstube is called Cottage on Cherry Creek Way. And again, her name is Devon. So check her out because she's a lot of fun to watch. She is located in Florida. Okay, so, another Flosstuber that's new to Flosstube, but not new to the crochet world. I have loved watching her. Her name is Denise, and her Flosstube or yarn tube, she's combining it now. So not just crochet stuff, but also cross stitch stuff. So check her out. Her name's Denise. She is Black Ribbon Crochet Studio. And I have been saying that I'm going to show my crocheted blanket forever now, and I never show you guys. So since watching Denise, I am going to finish this blanket. I just gotta find where the top is. Give me one sec. Oh, here we go. So here's my crocheted blanket, Denise. If you're watching, I'm showing this for you and everybody else. But this is the blanket. And I think it's so pretty. I love it. It's got little baubles. And it's almost done, you guys. Let me stand up real quick and I'll show you how big it actually is. So here's the top. And I'm gonna pull it up a little bit. Isn't that pretty though? So it's almost done. I better not get it too close to the fireplace. Can you imagine? I would show it on my Flosstube if it, how could I not? All of a sudden my blanket burns. Alrighty, so this is what I've been wanting to show you guys for a long time. So because I've been watching Denise, she's inspired me to finish that blanket, and I'll let you guys know when I do. Okay, let's see what's next. Well, you guys came up with some of the greatest answers. Like I said, I wasn't able to get to a lot of your questions. Some of them I did. I tried to get to everybody's, but there's a few I know that I'll mention on my next Flosstube. But the question last week was, tell me some things that you just can't get into, and you guys had the best answers. Some people said kale. That was a popular one. Keto diet was another one. Dieting in general. Somebody said NASCAR. I'm a sports junkie. I have been raised with sports. I grew up watching sports on TV. I'm a huge baseball fan. I'm a huge hockey fan. Baseball's my game though. But that is the one sport I can't get into is NASCAR. So whoever said NASCAR, I agree with you. I just can't get into it. Somebody said samplers. Somebody said Lord of the Rings. And I think the best answer was from my friend Jean and my friend Jill. Jill has a Flosstube. Her Flosstube is keeping you in Keeping you in stitches. I wanted to say keeping me in stitches. It's not, because she does keep me in stitches. But Jill and Maureen, keeping you in stitches. So they both said, when I said name something you can't get into, they both said their jeans. Oh God, that was awesome. I loved it because I can't get into my jeans either. Best answer ever. Okay, let me show you my whips. Oh, here's a little bit of mail. I did get my Classic Colorworks Colors of the Month from Fat Quarter Shop, and they are beautiful. Cornflower blue is what they called it. But look at this, look at these colors. Blue is my favorite color, so these were all just gorgeous colors. We have blue beadboard, Morning Glory, deep blue sea, that one. Isn't that pretty? We've got old blue jeans, which is popular, and we also have blueberry tart. So I thought these colors together, I was really, really happy with these. So I thought I'd show you guys those. In the mail, I also got from a viewer who wished to remain anonymous. She sent 4 giveaways for you guys. Country Cottage Needleworks Snowflake Stand from the Snow Village series, and she sent 2 of them. So I'm gonna do this probably on the next video. Thank you so much. You know who you are. It was so much appreciated that you would think of the viewers and think of those that want to stitch these. It was great. It was so nice of you to do that. So those will be future giveaways. Also, I wanted to show you a finish. Very, very small finish. It is by Nikki's Creations, and it's located in the 2019 Christmas Ornament edition of the magazine. Now I'm gonna have to somehow cover this chart, but this ultimately is what I'm going to make it into. That I mentioned on a previous video that I wanna do, trying to hide my fingers, they're so ugly. They're all blue. I wanna do more Christmas ornaments, Easter, St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day for my mini tree. This is ultimately what it will look like. So I did finish this, and this is my finish. I wanted something different. I'm so used to 28 count, I decided I wanted this pretty opalescent, if you can see the shimmer. And this eventually will get turned into the decoration. So I think that decoration is really cute. If you're just joining me, I have a mini tree. It looks like a Christmas tree, but mini tree is decorated. It stays up all year long, and it's decorated for every holiday. St. Patrick's Day is green. I have green ornaments on it. Valentine's Day, Easter, I have eggs all over, which I'll show. My Valentine's tree is not done yet. I have everything, I just haven't set it up. So anyway, I just wanted something totally different than linen, and I wanted something shimmery. It's been a long time since I've stitched on white, so I'm really happy with how this came out. I think it's cute. I'm gonna fully finish it this week and hopefully have it next week into a fully finished ornament for you guys to see. But I had mentioned that I had kind of a I don't usually make New Year's resolutions, but I did want to make, that's Deuce if you guys heard that. I do want to do ornaments, at least maybe 1 a month. So thankfully I got 1 done for January. I'm happy about that. Let's show some whips while I have them sitting here. I got a little bit more done. This was the Dutch Mania 2019 Retreat chart. It is by Twin Peak Primitives, called December in the Netherlands. I'm trying to get it to where there's no glare. I should take it out. It's so pretty, but this, I got a little bit more done on that. Not much, just the side. This is on Alchemy 32 count, Alchemy by Picture This Plus. That fabric really shows up good in this lighting. So I got a little bit more done on that. I got a lot more done on Ann Roberts. This is a stitch along I'm doing, Hands Across the Sea sampler. And the progress I got on her is here. Got a little bit more done on the border, and then I got the flower and the bird. This is on 20 count vintage country mocha. It originally was not gonna be on this. It was gonna be on parchment, but I did not like the fabric and I had to change it at the last minute. So I had some country mocha on hand and I stitched that. Now this is this I worked on last night. This is you guys have seen this one. It's so beautiful. It's A Perfect World by the Scarlet House. This is a popular one. I should take it out, but you guys know the chart. You know what it looks like. The Scarlet House. And this one I am doing anchor black instead of 310 because the coverage was terrible. And this is my progress so far on that. It is so pretty. That needle minder, my friend Gina that we met at Galleria that we talk to almost every day got me that. That's 3 of us, me, Jean, and Gina. How perfect. So anyway, this is my progress on A Perfect World. I'm so happy that I switched to the anchor black for coverage wise instead of the 310. Okay, let me show you some stuff I got in the mail. We'll do some new giveaways and then we'll close it out. So someone asked what fabric I'm gonna do Ann Thomas on. This is gonna get started as soon as I get my floss. I did decide to do the silks. I mean, how could I not? I mean, the silks on this is just gonna be fantastic. So this is Ann Thomas. The fabric I chose, which I hope is not gonna be too dark. It is 32 count ale by Picture This Plus. I don't think it's gonna be too dark. I mean, the fabric on the picture is pretty dark. So let's see if I can hold these both up. I think it's gonna be pretty good. We'll see. So I'm gonna try it out and see when the silks come in. I'll hold it up to the fabric and see what I think. Okay, so I mentioned the Dutch Mania chart and I showed it earlier, but this is mine. And Twin Peak Primitives, this is Springfield 1817 sampler. I will be doing this one. I just think it's so pretty. So I'm not a big PDF person, but I wanted the chart soon, so I ended up printing it out myself. I did participate with Hands Across the Sea. They have a chart called Jane Marshall, 1857. That when purchased, the proceeds go to Australia Fire Relief. I did buy the chart. That's what that looks like. It's a smaller one, pretty colors. So check that out. That I purchased just after last week's video. Another thing I got is a bag from the 805 Stitcher on Etsy. Look at this. And she sent a needle minder. Now this bag, if you check out the face, a lot of you are gonna recognize the old time Valentine's Day cards. I used to love these. I'd buy these, pass them out in school, and isn't that the cutest thing? I love these old time Valentines. Look at this bird. Anyway, I saw this and just had to have it. So the 805 Stitcher on Etsy. I just love this bag. There's another Valentine's one that I want my hands on. It's by Diddly Daddle Designs on Etsy. I just saw it today. It's a Valentine's one. I think I'm gonna get it. So Teresa, I'm coming your way. I got a punch needle book. Again, Devon from her Flosstube Cottage on Cherry Creek Way. Reason I can't remember is because her Etsy name is different, Strawberry Lane. So Devon showed a book a couple of Flosstubes back that I really liked. I got it on Amazon. It is about punch needle. It's got some really cute projects inside. And there was one especially that I saw. I liked I would not make it into a purse, but I liked the candy corn and the pumpkin. There's another one in here I wanted to show you guys. Let's see if I can find it offhand real quick. You know what? I don't remember where it's at. My contacts are all messed up, and I'll have to find it another time. But anyway, here's the back. There's a few more punch needle ideas. Really, really cute cats in here, and I'll show the front up close so you can see. I like that jack-o'-lantern. Anyway, so I got this book off of Amazon. So, giveaways for this week. I forgot to ask a question. Let's see. Tell me, if you could travel anywhere, if you could go to any island or any city or anywhere in the world, tell me, with money not an option, where would you go? That's your question for the week. And we've got 3 giveaways this time. We have number 1, Country Cottage Needleworks, a BC sampler. I'm gonna take this out because this glare, for some reason, there we go. This is giveaway number 1. If you are interested in this pretty chart, so pretty. I love the colors on it. They're just soft, and here's the name of it, a BC sampler. This will be giveaway number 1. All you have to do is answer the questions in the comments below. Tell me where, if money was no option, where would you visit? Where would you go? Don't say giveaways. I've had a few people mention the word giveaways in comments. Please don't say that word. You know, the trolls, those trolls are out there that try and get these giveaways for, you know, and then sell it. And I want it to go to a stitcher, someone that's going to actually stitch it. So giveaway number 1. Giveaway number 2, I promised some Aida. I actually have more Aida on the way from 123 Stitch, but I do have a smaller cut of 18 count Stormy Cloud. Stormy Cloud is my favorite Aida. I love this. So here's what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? Look at that gorgeous, oh my gosh, I love Stormy Cloud. So this again, it is 12.5 by 18. So it's a decent piece. It's a little wrinkly. I'm gonna iron it for you guys. But you get the idea. It's a good size piece. And it is gonna be giveaway number 2, 18 count. So for those who like Aida, I do have more on the way for giveaways. And number 3 is gonna be giveaway number 3, February 2020 edition of the Cross Stitcher magazine. You know what's weird is I just got November. This is probably why I'm gonna discontinue this magazine too. Yesterday, I just got November's edition. So on my Flosstube next week, I'll probably see if anybody wants November. But giveaway number 3 is February 2020. It's brand new. I just don't really, I don't know. I have the subscription coming, but I really don't, I haven't really enjoyed it that much. The UPS man is here. I can hear him backing up. Deuce, come here. This insert is inside your magazine. So if you're interested in number 3, tell me you are interested in the Cross Stitcher magazine. That's about all I have today, you guys. Thanks for sticking with me. And like I said, it was a little unorganized, but that's okay. Every now and then you need one of those videos. I think that's all I have for this video. So thanks for joining me, you guys. I don't know if there's gonna be a video next week. If you don't see me for a couple weeks, it's because I am on vacation. Otherwise, if we decide not to go, I will have one next week. So thanks for sticking with me and have a great week. Happy stitching, everybody.